Hi guys, my name is Ozzy, and today I'm going to be doing a real versus fake comparison of the Air Jordan 11 Gratitude. These came out in December of 2023, and it's currently January, but I wanted to go ahead and do this anyway because I know there's a lot of fakes going around because now we live in the era where people are selling fakes for the same price as the resale, so you gotta watch out. I don't care if you sell fakes. I only really care if you're selling fakes as if they're the real thing and then telling people that they are and then making a crazy profit. If you told them it was fake and then you sold it, I wouldn't have any issue with it. Anyway, this is what we have right now. So I'll give you guys a few seconds to guess which shoe is real, which shoe is fake. Three, two, one. You guessed it. The shoe on the left is fake and the shoe on the right is real. So let's go ahead and do a side by side comparison. So, one thing you'll notice right here is that for the real pair, the ankle collar is a lot wider. And some of you are probably saying, oh, the shoes are laced tighter. But actually, the shoes are laced exactly the same. I've never once loosened these shoes, but this is how they came when I got them. I haven't even worn these yet outside of like wearing it for a video, and I didn't loosen it. So, yeah, it's tightened right here, but the ankle collar is still a lot more narrow. And also, you'll see right here, the toe box. Look at that. How they put the Widow's Peak. The Widow's Peak is more centered on the real pair, but the Widow's Peak on the fake is all the way, it's off centered. It's to the right. All right, let's go ahead and put this in comparison. You see that? That Widow's Peak on the patent leather. See how it's centered on the right? And then it's all the way to the right on the fake pair. So just to look out for that too. And then another cool thing, you're probably wondering how I'm keeping track. I put tape on the insole for the real one so that way I don't mix it up. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. So you also notice that the quality control on the replica pair is a lot different. Let me go ahead and bring this closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here, the patent leather is coming out, like it's not all the way stitched in, so there's excess of the patent leather sticking out. And right here, everything is stitched evenly and neatly. And then I gotta say they did a very good job on the 23. So I'll bring it closer so you guys can see any imperfections. But this one, almost close. You'll notice that on the real pair, the 23 is a lot thinner, but it's something that you wouldn't really notice unless you had them side by side. So this is kind of hard to tell off rip. But you can also see that the cut of this part right here is way different. So like right here, this is not like a like even if like okay, put this together, right? Even if you put these shoes and you like tighten the laces, this part right here is a lot wider, right? It creates like this cone, upside down cone shape, while this one is going for a more U shape for the fake pair. So there's that. And then we can go ahead and use the Jumpman as references, right? So the laces on these are a lot thinner. And then let's look at the curvature of the ball. Let's see how close they are. So the Jumpman is slimmer too on the real pair. Let's see. On the fake pair, it's more curved on his stomach, so you'll see that he's slightly bigger. It's not really anything too noticeable, but like I said, this is one of those things where like having it side by side really helps. And you remember how I was saying how like the Widow's Peaks are a giveaway? The Widow's Peaks for the fake one are not, they're not exaggerated triangles. Like this one, it doesn't really look like a triangle. It just looks like a slit, like it's just cut out. The Widow's Peak on the real pair are purposeful triangles where they're actually trying to make it look like a triangle for the cutout for the patent leather. So that is something to notice when you're looking at the side panels when you're trying to tell if it's legit or not. So use that to your advantage right there. And let's go ahead and look at the stitching right here. The stitching on the replica is pretty good actually. Like I don't actually see any like imperfections with this. For For the fake one, it looks very identical. I don't really see any differences. So there's that. So we can't use that as a factor. Let's go ahead and look at the sole. Oh, got a piece of string from when I put it on top of my bed because I wore this inside the bedroom just for a review. Let me go ahead and turn this sideways so we can look at the carbon fiber. So you can see the carbon fiber is supposed to be black and gold. And you'll notice that right here, the carbon fiber is like this faded gold color that's similar to the gold on the box right here. For the fake pair though, there's gaps inside of the carbon fiber. Like you see right here, there's like these gray spots that are in between the black and the gold. On the real pair, there are no gaps inside of the carbon fiber. The fake has gaps and they're gray or they're clear. You can see, so you see 3 different colors on the carbon fiber. There's only supposed to be 2 colors on the real, which is the black and the gold. So that's a dead giveaway. You can look at the soles for context. All right, let's see. Anything else that I'm missing? Okay, we got the pods. Another giveaway for the fakes, right? So right here, the gap where this pod is at, right? This pod on the fake pair, the white circle, it goes into the groove, right? But for the real pair, the circle completes itself before it touches the groove. So when you look at it from here, the small part right here, you get the focus, it doesn't touch the groove. It stays inside of the groove. But on the fake pair, the oval, it intersects, so it crosses over. So you can use that. So those are the 2. 3 different colors for the carbon fiber, and the oval, the small one right here, it crosses over on the groove. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the insole. Let's go ahead and look on the soles. They didn't do any special inserts for the 11s this year, which kind of sucks. You're paying more money. They used to do like a whole big grandiose packaging for the 11s, so they keep toning it down like every year. So this one says quality basketball product created in gratitude by the greatest player. It says thank you. Let's see if these tags are similar or different. So this is the real pair right here. Go ahead, make sure I can see any differences. Okay. Both of them have the Jumpman crossing over into the letter C. Nothing crazy about that. Yeah, this is one of those things that they did a really good job at. The interior of the tag is pretty much the same. I will say that the only thing that I noticed really here is that the head for the Jumpman is bigger for the fake pair. For the fake pair, the Jumpman, his head takes up a larger portion of the bottom of the letter C right here. Whereas for the real pair, the head doesn't take much of the letter C. So then we can look at the inside. Paper right here, so I move that out. There we go. It's from the tissue paper from the shoes. The 23 on the inside. Yeah, the spacing is exactly the same on this. There's no gaps or anything. It's literally the exact same spacing. So they got that down pat. Pretty scary when you think about it. All right. Now, here's the thing that I do that a lot of people hate when I do like the real versus fake. But I think this is important just for the fact that if someone is saying that they're selling you the shoes in a real box, this is usually pretty helpful. Some people will be like, oh, well, they could just put it in a real box. But then if they have the real box, then they'd be selling that too for the most part. So obviously this won't be 100%, but we can use it for a pretty good indicator. So here's the real versus fake. They both have the QR codes, and they both have the exact same number on the bottom of the size, which is CT8012170. So kudos to them on getting that right. So normally, when people get the fake box, they get it from China, so the boxes are usually a little bit more damaged than the ones you get at the store. But if someone's not taking care of the shoes right, then it won't really matter. So let's go ahead and look elsewhere. So the rings are about the same size. This one, it has like less finish on it, so it's not as shiny. The real one has like no scratches on the paint, no imperfections. You see this right here? It's like very good quality paint on the ring. But on the fake, the paint is all scratched up, which is crazy because if it's a brand new pair, it shouldn't even be damaged. So that's kind of a red flag. The front, they're pretty good. They got the right dimension. These are both size 11.5 for, comparison. And 23 right here. This is on the fake pair. On the fake pair, the 23 is way more glossy. Like right here. This 23's got some shine, but it's more flat. It literally doesn't have that texture on it. So you can use that as an indicator. The thank yous on the inside, they're about the same. THANK, O1, boom, boom, boom. And this one, for the fake pair, they put a StockX tag, but usually when you scan a StockX tag, it should take you to the shoe or like the order for authentication, and it'll show you authentic, but they've copied the QR code so much for like the fake ones that this is actually not even a good giveaway. And StockX has been confirmed to be selling fake shoes, so that's a useless giveaway these days. And this, it came in a Ziploc bag. The real pair doesn't come in a Ziploc bag at all. I know they probably put this in the Ziploc bag to keep the oxidization to a minimum, which is actually a really good feature Jordan Brand should be doing when you're storing your shoes. But yeah, let's look. They even got, let's see if they got the same dimension sizes for the boxes. 266, 549, 23, NDMP 20_360 times 265 times 130. See, they're even getting good, making sure that the boxes are similar. So, gotta give them that. All right. I feel like there might have been something I might have missed to mention. Let's look at the bottom of the box real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, they're even getting better at the boxes replication. All right, but something that we have that's very helpful, got a black light, right? Let's see when I light this up, if anything, if I catch anything different. Let's see, outline the stitching. Good. Normally, there's something that we can find with the black light, so we'll just go ahead and shine both to see if we find anything different, right? So far, there's nothing interesting to know with the black light. So there's no special stamps that I've seen so far yet. So the black light doesn't help at all with this. So that's great. Interesting. Yeah, black light doesn't really help. But we can do one thing I haven't done yet. I didn't take the insoles out. Usually insoles are a good indicator to if a shoe is real or fake or not. So let's go ahead and take this one out. Take the paper. Okay. So this is the real one. This is the fake. As you can see, for the fake one, the insole is a lot wider. Like, look, these are both size 11.5 for insoles, and the fake one is a lot wider. The bottom of it is more rounded out. And then the bottom for the real one is a lot slimmed up. And right here, the bottom of the insole, two different labels, right? So they have the same letters, but there's some stuff that's different. This one, it has the size for the real one. It says 11115G, which is the size. The registered trademark, but the print, the material is not as defined. For this one, the fake, it says AJ11 right here. Then it says QF TAC 8H MS 1115G. This one doesn't have any of that, right? Literally, it oh, it has those letters, but they're not defined. See right here, so they tried so hard to make it look like the real that they did too perfect, right? Look at the embossing on this, and look at the embossing on this. This is super defined. It's so clear. This one is like more faded, and they're both brand new pairs. Like they haven't been worn. So this is, you can see the color difference too. This bottom of the real insole is white, perfectly white. Then the bottom of the insole for the fake pair is off white. Look at the white. So I'm glad I took the insoles out because this is a very easy way to tell if it's fake or not. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the shoe comparison. If you guys like this video, you want to see me do more real versus fake, I'm pretty much breaking it down live because I'm doing it live as I make this video, so I can point out any like flaws that I see. So best way to find if a shoe is real or fake is to have the real and the fake, but obviously we can't all be fortunate enough to be able to get both. So I got this pair from Foot Locker, so very clutch. Then this is from some rep website called smartkick.ru. So yeah. But the best ways I've seen to compare like the real versus fake is the insoles, the Widow's Peaks on the toe box, the real being center lined, and then the fake being offset to the right. And then the Widow's Peaks on the side are actually triangles, and then this one is like just a slit for the fake. Using the insole, and then you can use the soles as a way to tell if it's real or fake. So just go ahead and run back through the video, pause it, and you'll see the parts that I'm talking about. So go ahead, like this video, share with your friends. Let's go ahead and get to 10K subscribers on this channel. I'm going to keep doing more real versus fake. I actually have an Air Jordan 5 Burgundy real versus fake that I have recorded. I haven't edited yet, but hopefully it'll be out in the month of February. So stay tuned. On to the next part of the video, which is the end. I'm so used to saying that for my on-feed video. But anyway, peace out, guys. Hope you like this video. I'm out.